Welcome to Series 5, Episode 2 of Doctor Who. Let's get into it. Okay. They have like one building for a region?
Well done, Mandy.
Oh.
Bad boy, Timmy.
Creepy.
0.
You got a 0, didn't you?
Yes, so?
You'll have to walk home then.
Walk to London? That's 20 decks.
You can't ride a Vader with a 0. You know what happens. You'll get sent below.
The hell? Don't ride it. I feel like this is not a good thing.
One has a smile and one has teeth. Though the man above might say hello, expect no love from the beasts below.
Holy shit, what is this place? I don't like this. This is creepy. And it's kids. Like, this is their school? Another Stephen Moffat. Does he just, like, write them all now that he's showrunner?
Last night was the night before my wedding.
Come on, Pond.
And my imaginary friend came back.
That's what she had to get back for. Her wedding.
That's not just a ship, that's an idea. That's a whole country searching the stars for a new home.
Well, it doesn't seem great.
We are observers only. That's the one rule I've always stuck to in all my travels. I never get involved in the affairs of other peoples or planets. Ooh.
I feel like that is not true.
Do you find that hard, being all, like, detached and cold?
Yeah, he's already there. She needs better clothes.
Bit unusual on a spaceship, bicycles.
There's a girl in the nightie.
Oh my God, I'm in my nightie.
Yeah.
Checking all the water in this area. Where was I?
Why did you just do that with the bottle?
Don't know. I think a lot. It's hard to keep track now. Police state. Do you see it yet?
I thought it was interesting it wasn't vibrating or anything.
Are you sure?
Saw it myself. Are you going to tell her?
We're under orders to tell her.
Well done. Keep tabs on him.
Tell who? Who is her?
There's been a sighting. A man.
Did he do the thing?
Why all those cups? Got a real Phantom of the Opera vibe going on there.
When they cry silently, it's because they just can't stop. Any parent knows that. Hundreds of parents walking past this spot and not one of them's asking her what's wrong. So it's something they're afraid of. Shadows, whatever they're afraid of, it's...
That thing.
Ask her about those things. The smiling fellas in the booths, they're everywhere.
But they're just things.
What are you gonna do?
What I always do, stay out of trouble.
Yeah. But you always attempt to do.
You never interfere in the affairs of other peoples or planets, unless there's children crying.
Unless a lot of things. There are a lot of exceptions to that rule.
What are you doing?
Oh, don't mind me.
Never could resist a keep out thing. What's through there? What's so scary about a hole?
Uh-oh.
How did you get here?
I'll just pass in through, you know, with a guy.
Your boyfriend?
No. You have a fiance.
Get married. Funny how things slip your mind.
Married?
Slip your mind.
Really, actually, married. Almost definitely.
When?
Almost definitely.
Stop! You mustn't do that!
Well, that's handy that just happened to be there.
That's weird.
I don't like this music. Oh, shit. Oh. This is going well for her. What is the deal with the glasses of water?
You placed a glass of water on the floor, looked at it, then came straight here to the engine room. Why?
No engine vibration on deck. Ship this size, engine this big, you'd feel it.
Right.
If I didn't know better, I'd say there was no engine
at all. Help us, Doctor. You're our only hope. Your friend is safe. This will take you to her. Now go, quickly.
Oh, okay. I don't know which face is worse.
Welcome to voting cubicle 330C. The United Kingdom recognizes the right to know of all its citizens. A presentation concerning the history of Starship UK will...
Forget.
Your identity is being verified on our electoral roll. Age, 1306.
Shut up.
He said 6, the screen says 8.
You may either protest or forget. If you choose to accept the situation, and we hope that you will, then press the forget button. All the information I'm about to give you will be erased from your memory. You will continue to enjoy the safety and amenities of Starship UK, unburdened by the knowledge of what has been done to save you.
This is really interesting. Okay. Wow, she hit that real quick.
This isn't a trick, this is for real. You've got to find the doctor and get him back to the TARDIS. Stop him, do whatever you have to, just please get the doctor off this ship.
What?
This isn't a trick, this is for real. You've got to find the doctor.
Yeah, your basic memory workshop must have raised about 20 minutes.
Why?
Because everyone does. Everyone chooses the forget button.
She didn't play the message for him.
Are you Scottish too?
Oh, I'm way worse than Scottish. I can't even see the movie, won't play for me.
Really?
The computer doesn't accept me as human.
Why not?
Because he's not.
You look human.
You look Time Lord. We came first.
So there are other Time Lords, yeah?
No. There were, but there aren't just me now. Long story, there was a bad day. Bad stuff happened. And you know what? I'd love to forget it all, every last bit of it. But I don't. We're bringing down the government.
Awesome. Two types of people.
High-speed air cannon. Lousy way to travel.
It's not rubbery, feel it, or wet.
It's not a flaw, it's, The next word is kind of the scary word. You probably want to take a moment, get yourself in a calm place. Go... It's a tongue.
A tongue?
A tongue. A great big tongue.
We're in a mug!
Yes, but on the plus side, roomy. Blimey, if this is just the mouth, I'd love to see the stomach. No, not right now.
Yeah, no.
The normal entrance is... closed for business.
Oh. I feel like you might be able to fit through there.
Stop! Don't move! Too late! It's started! Swallow reflex!
What are you doing?
I'm vibrating the chemo receptors!
Chemo what? Why does the boat have an eject fly?
Think about it!
Yeah. Yep.
Right then! This isn't going to be big on dignity!
Disgusting. But at least they're out now.
Overspilled pipe, at a guess.
Oh, it's tea!
Oh, that's not the pipe.
Oh.
Forever unclean.
Can we get out?
One condition. We forget everything we saw.
Ugh.
No, that's not going to work on me. So come on, big old beast below decks, and everyone who protests gets shoved down its throat. Is that how it works? Stop it. I'm not leaving, and I'm not forgetting. And what are you fellas going to do about it? Stick out your tongues?
Oh, shit. She scared me.
You're a bit hard to miss, love. Mysterious stranger. Hair of an idiot. My whole family was.
Your family?
They're repairing. Doesn't take them long. Let's move.
Who's her family?
The doctor, old drinking buddy of Henry XII, knighted and exiled you on the same day. And so much for the Virgin Queen.
Liz 10.
Liz 10, yeah. Elizabeth the 10th. And down! I'm the bloody queen, mate. Basically, I rule.
Okay, then.
Don't let him investigate. Stop him. Do whatever you have to. Just please. Please get the doctor off this ship.
That's what's concerning me.
How old were you when you came to the throne?
40. What?
And you always wear this in public. It stays on by itself because it's perfectly sculpted to your face.
So what?
Oh, Liz. So everything.
I'm not following.
How can they be smilers?
On whose authority is this thing done?
The highest authority, Mom.
I am the highest authority.
Go now, Mom.
Where?
The tower, Mom.
Yes, she is the highest authority, but she also still is being summoned somewhere else.
There's children down there. What's all that about?
For some reason, it won't eat the children. You're the first adults it's spared. You're very lucky.
Wow.
What's that?
It's either the exposed pain center of Big Fella's brain being tortured relentlessly, or it's the gas pedal, the accelerator. This poor, trapped, terrified creature. It's not infesting you. It's what you have instead of an engine. Stop it! Your mask. An antique made by craftsmen over 200 years ago and perfectly sculpted to your face.
Oh, it's 10 years.
How does she not remember this? I mean, I'm assuming she forgot, but... Oh.
The creature you are looking at is called a star whale. This one is the last of its kind. And what we have done to it.
I like that they showed him right then.
Our sun had turned on us, and every other nation had fled to the skies.
Interesting that she's still there.
If you wish our voyage to continue, then you must press the forget button. Be again the heart of this nation. If not, your reign will end, the star whale will be released, and our ship will disintegrate. I hope I keep the strength to make the right decision.
I voted for this.
Because you knew if we stayed here, I'd be faced with an impossible choice. You took it upon yourself to save me from that. You don't ever decide what I need to know.
I don't even remember doing it.
You did it, that's what counts.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't care. When I'm done here, you're going home.
Because I made a mistake. One mistake. I don't even remember doing it.
I know.
What are you doing?
I'm going to pass a massive electrical charge through the star whale's brain. Should knock out all its high functions, leave it vegetable. The ship will still fly, but the whale won't feel it.
That'll be like killing it.
And then I find a new name, because I won't be the doctor anymore. Nobody talk to me. Nobody.
Human has anything to say to me today!
Well then. This is a fun episode. But I get it. We needed to see this side of the Doctor to know what he's going to be like.
Come on, use your eyes. Notice everything.
Won't eat the children.
Children screaming, and then it came.
It won't eat the children.
And then it came. Like a miracle. The last of the star whales.
Wow, okay.
Sorry, Your Majesty. Gonna need a hand.
Wait, no!
So I'm assuming she's counting on it wanting to protect the children?
We've increased speed.
Yeah, well, you've stopped torturing the pilot. Gotta help.
It's still here.
It came because it couldn't stand to watch your children cry. If you were that old and that kind, and the very last of your kind, you couldn't just stand there and watch children cry.
Okay. Second episode, tearing up. I mean, second with the new Doctor. Second of this series.
Amy, you could have killed everyone on this ship.
You could have killed a star whale. All that pain and misery and loneliness. Very old and very kind, and the very, very last. Sound a bit familiar?
Oh, she's going to be good for him, I think.
You know what I said about getting back for tomorrow morning? Have you ever run away from something because you were scared? Or not ready? Or just because you could?
A long time ago.
Doctor, there's something I haven't told you. No, hang on, is that a phone ringing? People phone you?
Would you mind?
Who is it going to be? Is it going to be somebody we know?
Says he's the Prime Minister. First the Queen, now the Prime Minister. Get it, don't you?
Which Prime Minister?
Yeah.
The British one.
Which British one?
Still have to narrow it down.
Winston Churchill for you.
Oh, hello, dear. What's up?
Potentially very dangerous.
Oh, where do I... Fuck. Know him from? She's going to experience the Daleks already. Okay. So that's 3 now. Because there was obviously the crack in Amy's wall. And then there was the crack on the screen in the TARDIS when she came in. And then now there's that one. There might be more that I have missed, but those are the 3 that I've noticed. This was an interesting one for a few different reasons, because we got to see the Doctor, like how he processes things and comes to a decision. Because while I was watching that, and he basically was like, there are only 3 options. Like, this is what we have to do. We basically have to kill this thing, you know, basically turn it into a vegetable. And I was thinking that didn't seem incredibly Doctor-like, because in the past, it's always been like, no, there has to be a better way. Like there has to be a way that we can do this, like exhaust absolutely every option before going the route of causing anyone or anything pain. And so it seemed interesting to me that wasn't the case this time around. And so I liked that it was kind of Amy that brought him back. She made the connection, you know, and it was nice. And it's interesting that, like, basically the first time, you know, he said like that she basically wasn't going to take his choice away. And that was it. Like, he was done. She made a mistake. He was done with her. He was going to take her home, and that was going to be the end. Which I feel like he still is in this phase where he has some trust issues because everyone leaves, you know, people disappoint him sometimes, people break his heart. And so I think he's he obviously was closed off. You know what I mean? Like he wanted to travel alone. And I think it's going to take a minute for him to like catch up and really start to feel like he can rely on them again, you know, rely on another companion again. And so her doing that right here at the beginning, I think was kind of like, oh, well, nope, guess I can't trust her either. Like, of course I can't, you know, and time to move on. So like, I feel like he was just waiting for something to go wrong, waiting for her to make a mistake so that he could let her go and not have to like really let her in. And so I like that he didn't get that choice. She didn't let him. And I think that's what he's going to need. And there have been a lot of people who have traveled with him or that he's interacted with who don't have the same level of compassion for extraterrestrial life as they do for human life. And so I think it was nice for him to see that Amy fought to save the star whale, you know, as hard as a lot of people fight to save humans, because normally he's the one doing that. And so I feel like that's going to be good for the two of them. I feel like she's going to have a level of compassion that is going to, you know, not match his, but be closer to his probably than others. Now, I mean, that's not to say that Rose didn't and Martha didn't and Donna certainly did. But I don't think they had it to the same level. Like it was still, you know, if it comes to alien life, human life, they're choosing human life, you know, especially like if it risks human life to try and save it. So like they weren't as willing, I don't think, to take the risks. Whereas this right here showed that Amy is, because she just did it, like knowing full well that she could have been wrong and wiped out that entire ship of people. But for her, she thought she was right. She was willing to risk all those human lives to do the right thing and save the star whale. So I feel like her level of compassion for extraterrestrial life is maybe a little higher. Again, though, this is only my second episode with her, so I could be completely wrong about that, but it just seems like that's the case, which I feel like the doctor will appreciate. And I think he already did right here, which is why he kind of started to let her back in, and they hugged and it ended happily. I'm curious to learn more about her wedding, though, because like that kind of made it seem like right there that like she didn't actually want to get married. She was just kind of doing it because it's what you do. And because the whole line of like, you know, did you ever run away like just because you could? Not because like you wanted to or you wanted something else or something was missing. It was like, just because you could. So it looks like we're going to get Daleks the next episode. It's going to be interesting to see how Amy handles that. I think that's going to wrap up this one. I still feel like I'm, you know, in the infancy stage with this doctor, still getting to know them and their quirks. I like that we got this other side. We saw a little bit of his anger come out, how he reacts when he feels betrayed. So we're just getting more bits and pieces of his personality, what he's going to be like. Yeah, and still liking it so far. So, all right, that's going to wrap up this one. If you're watching this on Patreon, thank you so much for the support. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to catch up with those on Patreon who got this episode at least several months ago, you can do so by clicking the link in the description below. You get access to the full reactions in watch-along style, which means you do need to provide your own copy. But I have timers and things I do in the video that make it easy to sync, as well as instructions on how to get your copy to sync with mine if you're based in the UK or using streaming rates that don't match up with the US. And you also get access to the Patreon Discord server, the polls for what I'm going to react to next, exclusive reactions, early reactions, all the things. But if you want to hang out here on YouTube, that's totally cool. Just make sure you hit the subscribe and notification button so you don't miss the next episode when it goes out. And hopefully I'll see you in that one.